Now to a story you'll see only on 9 News. It's a room where few cameras are ever allowed, but what is stored there is vital to keeping criminals off Cincinnati streets.
9 News anchor Lance Berry's here.
That says criminal tools.
Welcome to a room that separates the law from the order.
Well, I can tell you with this right here, from down here to here, in January alone, that is going to be evidence and confiscated material.
Good thing CPD's property room is so massive because crime in this city never sleeps. Sergeant Stephen Meyer has been on the force since 1986, and he's been in charge of the property room and everything in it since 2005. Nearby, pot by the pound sits, waiting to be destroyed, burned at an undisclosed location twice a year. In other cases, even the smallest amount of marijuana can be kept.
And this was,
It's marijuana
okay, from 1988.
from 1988.
While marijuana does seem to be a constant inside these massive walls, Meyer has been around long enough to see other drugs come and go. And definitely coming at the moment, heroin, as scores of syringes line the shelves stored as evidence.
And you're saying that this is more than you've ever seen?
That is rare that we've had 3 of those filled up.
The room that sits on the top floor of a building located in downtown Cincinnati, also home to weapons of every shape and size.
Check this knife out. Now this, you gotta be very careful.
Oh, that's a knife.
From shotguns to rifles to handguns, most are not allowed to be legally sold at auction due to state law. Even though it would benefit this cash-strapped city significantly. Instead, they're all destroyed. Many other items, especially those that have been lost and unclaimed, do go to auction. Inside this freezer, a look inside more crimes, many of which will likely go unsolved.
Human fetal tissue.
But offering more hope these days for crime victims is DNA, meaning more items for Meyer to keep track of.
For rape kits and stuff, we're going to hold that for at least 20 years if it's unsolved. Most rapes now are treated like homicides in that we're holding the evidence for that long.
Another sign of the times, massive amounts of this.
We have a lot of copper piping.
Aisle by aisle, shelf by shelf, envelope by envelope, each telling a different crime story. But thankfully, not all as serious as the next.
It's laying on the street. Somebody brought in a moose head. Now, Lord knows where a moose head comes from.
Lance Berry, 9 News.
Well, you may be one of the many